The migrant worker was just squatting down to tie his shoes. A rich girl in a mini skirt happened to walk by. She almost sat down on the worker's head. Seeing the phone's camera facing upward, the rich girl thought the worker was secretly recording her. The worker hurriedly explained it was a misunderstanding, but the rich girl and her colleagues didn't give him a chance to explain. They pinned him to the ground. The rich girl, relying on her position as a company manager, mocked the worker as a lowly farmer. At that moment, the company CEO rushed over. He shouted "Dad" to the worker. The rich girl was stunned. The CEO's father handed over the phone for her to check, to see if there were any photos of her. She hurriedly apologized, saying it was all a misunderstanding, but the CEO wasn't willing to forgive her easily. He fired the rich girl and the other employees on the spot. No matter how they pleaded, the CEO was unyielding and had them removed. The father didn't understand why his son suddenly appeared. He thought it was inauspicious for a groom to be at the hospital. It turned out that it was the CEO's wedding day. He hadn't informed his father. After all, his fiancée's parents were prominent entrepreneurs, while his father was just a migrant worker. He feared his father's presence at the wedding would bring ridicule, so the CEO urged his father to go home and not cause trouble. But the father didn't mind. After his son left, he took out an old photo of his wife, reminiscing about hiding his identity as the wealthiest man. Their intention had been to train their son, but after 20 years, the son was on the verge of becoming estranged. Determined, the father decided to reveal his identity at the wedding. He called his goddaughter, asking her to prepare a grand wedding gift for the occasion. It turned out the man wasn't a migrant worker, but the world's richest man with billions in assets. He had 3 stunning and wealthy goddaughters. Meanwhile, the CEO arrived